Taco here. Today's read aloud is Harrison P. Spader, Personal Space Invader. This is Harrison right here in the blue. In class, we've talked a little bit about what personal space means. Some people use the word bubble. Well, Harrison, he's got a little problem with personal space. Let's see how he solves it. Harrison P. Spader loved life and wanted to share his love with everyone. However, Harrison's overly joyful ways were causing problems. When Harrison was little, it wasn't a big deal, but the problem grew every year. What kind of animal do you think Harrison is? He's a hippo, so I don't know if you know about hippos, but they are ginormous. So as Harrison grows, he might have started off a little small as a baby, but now he's bigger and bigger and bigger. Woo! I bet he's all in everyone's face. He sat a little too close, shook hands a little too long, high-fived a little too hard, and hugged a little too much. And Harrison definitely did not know the definition of a close talker. He is all up in his face. Harrison P. Spader was a personal space invader. There's that time where Harrison played center field. Sort of. So he's trying to play baseball. If you're playing center field, you're supposed to be out in the middle of the field. I don't think that's where Harrison is right now. And that other time when he went swimming with his friends. And who could forget the bus ride to the zoo or story time at the library? His family was used to being smothered in love. They were just that type of family. Some families are really close and they love to touch and they love to hug, and others aren't, and that's okay. It just depends on your family. But after calls from teachers, coaches, and other parents, Harrison's dad knew he had to have a talk with Harrison. Harrison, I hear you're having trouble staying in your own space, his dad said. Not really. I don't need much space, Harrison replied. But other people need space, his dad reasoned. When I was your age, my mom taught me something called the space saver, his dad said. It's really simple. Arms out front, then out real wide. Now place your arms back by your side. So, arms out front and then out wide, then place your arms back by your sides. If you can do the space saver without touching anyone, you have left a good amount of space, his dad told him. Harrison and his dad practiced the space saver over and over and over. By the end of the night, the entire family was doing it. He's giving Harrison and his dad, when they do the space saver, they're giving other people arm's length. That means I can stretch my arm all the way out, and I'm not going to touch anyone. The next day, Harrison used the space saver every chance he could. He loved it. Harrison even used it when he didn't need to, which he thought was extra clever. I see Harrison thinks it's clever. Look at their expressions. Do you think the other animals agree with Harrison? However, his teacher and his friends weren't as impressed. After another phone call, Harrison's dad had a few reminders about personal space. I know you like the space saver, but sometimes it might be too crowded for it. Then just put your arms down, be still, and try to stay in your own space, his dad said. Got it, Dad, Harrison replied. And Harrison really did get it this time. On the bus ride to school the next day, Harrison wanted to squish in a seat with two of his friends. But Harrison found himself a seat with some space instead, and that was just the beginning. I really love how Harrison stopped and thought about the choice that he was going to make here, and then he made a better choice. That's real smart, Harrison. At his next baseball game, Harrison really did play center field. When he went swimming with his friends, he bought his own too. He's not squished anymore. And during story time, he actually sat on his own mat and didn't move it closer to anyone. This took extra restraint for Harrison, but he did it. That word restraint is another word for self-control. Harrison's showing some amazing self-control right here. Harrison didn't get it right all the time. After all, nobody's perfect, and leaving personal space can be tricky, especially when you love life as much as Harrison does. He's trying. But Harrison got it right most of the time, and that was a relief to everyone. That was Harrison P. Spader, Personal Space Invader. So second graders, I wonder, I want you to think, are any of you personal space invaders? Sometimes we all are personal space invaders, but we just need to be conscious of that. That means we need to stop and think, am I in somebody else's space? Do they like that? Did I ask before I gave a hug or before I sat down? Did I do the space saver? If you do that, you won't be a personal space invader. Hope you guys enjoyed.